I know. Okay, members and friends and creepers. I don't know what the hell, right? Where am I? There it is. Somebody came in here last night and tried to bust into this. I guess they seen something in here that they thought they could take for either for themselves or sell it for something, right? And they're just trying to do it to be mischievous. Like, what the hell? I don't even know if this will open. So yeah, they got in here. They came in here and they raided all my kids' stuff for science. You can see the microscope in there, and they took whatever they fucking wanted, right? It's like stupid, man. So fucking stupid. People stealing from fucking kids. Like, what the hell? It hasn't even started to rain yet either. Wait till the rains come. They successfully, this was just clipped on in here. Probably climbed in from the top. I'm so disgusted. See, this is moved. Got in behind here. Now, looking for something, right? They cleared out the field. No. Somebody was downstairs in my... Came in apparently. One of the girls went down there. One of my daughter's friends went downstairs to go see my daughter, and some guy was running off to the bathroom, and long story short, apparently he jumped out the window, and then, I went down there, and door was wide open, and long story short, somebody had gotten into my food storage and was trying to get in there and throwing things up off the shelf and climbing, and so like this is like I don't know what to fucking think anymore. Okay, so I want to talk about homelessness and that kind of stuff in relations to living in this house. We already know that Surrey has a high population of homeless people, right? Because they can't afford single dwelling occupancy homes, right? And, oftentimes they live in the bush, right? But the companies that own that bush over there, they've plowed it down and they've gathered everything up and they're hauling it out, and they've just left a few trees. And I said to the workers down there, the homeless people, they'll still find a way. Weeds will grow eventually, they'll come back, and they'll be back. But in the meantime, they're wandering around in the neighborhood. But this could be somebody that's watching my videos that has malicious intentions, right? Or it could be a homeless person that's just, long before I even started making videos on this house, people were attracted to the house because of the way it's laid out and the type of neighborhood that we live in, right? The fencing is odd here, right? And, if the homeless or whoever these people are, because not all of them are homeless, but if they notice a house is empty, sitting vacant for any length of time, they will find a way to move in and start stripping the house of copper and wire. And they do that at the middle of the night. Just like somebody came in last night between 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock in the morning and did successfully get into my X-Club / greenhouse and stole the children's science stuff, because that was science. I have science stuff for them for science projects. So I have to keep things kind of categorized. That's just like this corner over here. This is going to be a category that, at some point I'm going to talk about, where at some point I was going to take those science things I've been collecting for years, because I do this over a period of years, because when you're dealing with groups of children, you have to have an X amount of supplies to be able to handle the workload and give them enough opportunity to do things. And because I didn't fucking log everything down, you know, I just know that half of it's gone. So anything that I was going to put, because I have, as a matter of fact, I have a bag right here. Science. A little container, you know, for some seeds or something. I have a container right here full of pumpkin seeds or some kind of squash seeds for the kids. And here I have little test tubes, right? That one day when we do our little science experiment, I have enough of them for 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 kids. $5.99, probably got it off at 30% off, right? So I got this for like $2.60, 80 cents. And people want to come in there and fucking rob it. For what purpose? And bust up a lock that I can't afford to replace no more. Because social services are too busy trying to fucking financially bankrupt me in a house that, you know, has multiple problems. Like that downstairs with that plastic, you know? Everything, all that wood falling and all that shit falling all over the place. Right? So I have to change the lock now. Doesn't even have a lock now. They popped off the thing and then they just put it back on to make it look like it was locked. Because as soon as I unlocked it, opened it up, the freaking whole thing fell off. So they knew what they were doing when they did it. They knew how to pop off that lock. You know, the frame of it at the joint. That's what they did. And they stole from the children. Right? People always stealing from this nonprofit. All the time. Kind of makes me want to give it up. You know? When people just going to come along and steal from it. And they know. I mean, you can tell it's for kids. Well, what's in there? You know? Nothing of value, really. Right? In terms of, you know, oh, I found gold. You know, I found a sack of gold. You know, a bunch of freaking loonies in a bag. So, I have a high homeless population. Could be just a regular homeless person that wanders around and every now and then, you know, just pops in and does a visit. Right? Or it could be a new one that moved in. Right? Or it could be some maladapted human being that, you know, doesn't appreciate I don't know. What would you call that out there on the porch? Anyway, I'm gonna go look for something else to put another lock on there so they could pop it again, right?